Alrighty. We are coming out here ready to go.
Yeah, young. So you're going to lose me here in a little bit. Set up, huddle sideline.
Alright, guys.
What's that? Get these iPads logged in first. Gotcha. Are we? What's going on with the other? They're doing toss right now. Yep. What's up? MVP move of the day.
Haven't started yet, guys. They're doing the coin toss.
109, you said? Yes, hi.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Sharks have won the toss. Battlefield defend the North Pole.
The Sharks have won the toss. The Bobcats defending the north side. And we are ready to roll here for the second game of the season. The Sharks here and the Bobcats. So it'll be an exciting one, no doubt about it, guys. As the fans filling up here for what should be a very interesting and fun matchup the entire way through. We expect a close game here for Battlefield Sports Network's very first live broadcast. We will not be able to, at the moment, show the game. It's more of a radio broadcast for right now, seeing me on the screen. So the Bobcats will kick off here as we will get play started here at Battlefield Stadium in Haymarket, Virginia. We are all set here for some Week 2 action, Friday Night Lights. As the kick has been placed down, as we are ready to get this thing rolling. Anglin, Josh Anglin, giving a little fun time here as he's been cleared to kick it off on the run, and here we go. We are off. And he may have flunked that kick as it's going to land around the 32-yard line and toppled on there by the Sharks at the 32-yard line. Peter Medwire fielding that one. And Colgan will take it from their own 32 here. As the Battlefield defense, we will get a first look here. As they had a dominating performance last week against Oakton with the final score of 44-0. Colgan heading out here. Offense making the field as Battlefield was all set here. And Colgan quarterback Justin Cap here at the line from the Colgan 32, 1st and 10. Cap takes it. He gets a draw up the middle.
Same exact deal. Great job.
To Andrew Ross, and he's got a lane, and he crosses to about the Colgan 49 for a gain of 17.
The play results in the first down, 1st and 10 Colgan from the 46-yard line.
So you need the other one?
From the 46-yard line here, Colgan will take it right around the Bobcat 50-yard line. Not the most anticipated start there for this great rush defense the Bobcats have. And that was Andrew Ross on the play. Cap. Ross in motion on the snap. He drops back, rolling to his right. He looks. He's going to take it and run. He fires on the run. Wide open man. And that is Blake Edwards all the way to a touchdown. And the Colgan Sharks are on the board. A misplay there, a blown coverage. And wow, maybe the easiest touchdown Colgan will score this entire season. Blake Edwards for a gain of on the throw 20 yards, and he took it in for another 10 for the Sharks. 6-pointer there. And you got to be wondering what happened there for the Bobcats as a huge blown coverage there. Big blown coverage there for the Bobcats. As just 18 seconds into the contest, the second offensive play from scrimmage, and the Sharks are on the board. Number 12, Carter Geis on the way. And it's no good. He missed it right. So the Bobcats get a little lucky there as the extra point goes wide right. But a big gainer there for the Sharks, as just like that, it is 6-0 as Blake Edwards, 5'10", 180, able to get a receiving touchdown there for the Sharks. And we will get it back with you here from the offense possession. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We appreciate it. And we're back. Colgan getting ready here to boot it away after Blake Edwards on the reception there for the Shark touchdown. Here, 11:42 to go in the first quarter. Colgan kicker Paul Simmons Jr. getting set here to boot it. He gets acceptance there from the ref, and here comes Edwards on the boot, and the play's blown dead immediately. We may have had a jump start here, and it was a little encroachment, a little false start action there from Colgan. They'll move it back about 5 yards, and Paul Simmons Jr. will re-tee. Instead of the 40, they'll boot it from the 35 now. We have 2 viewers here. We appreciate everyone watching and who can't be with us today. We do appreciate it. Paul Simmons Jr. will try it again, as we'll see if Colgan can stay on side for this one. The crowd getting a little rowdy here, and on the way, it's a lining squib kick, fielded down by Sam Bowen. Up the way, he's got a lane, breaks a tackle, he's running. The 40, he's got a block 30, with a stiff arm, gives down to the Colgan 22. A big gainer there for the Bobcats, and they have really good field position here to start their first offensive possession. Here's our first look at Battlefield's offense. That includes quarterback number 8, Hunter Key, looking to start it up here and there's a flag on the play. And it's an illegal block in the back. This one's coming back. Not enough to really overthrow that kick there. Really great return there by the Bobcats. And they will take it here from the Colgan 47-yard line. From the Colgan 47. A one-back set here for the Bobcats. From the 47. It's a handoff up the middle. A cutback there. Nice play by Sean McCarthy, as he'll gain a few yards there. Stoppage there, moving the Bobcats to the Shark 35. 8-yard play there. And it'll be 2nd and 2 here for Battlefield. McCarthy, a junior, great guy. As we moved to 2nd and 2 there, in motion was Stephen McCarthy, his brother, there, and he gets wrapped up there as Sean nowhere to go. And it's a gain of none. Deion Quarles with the stoppage. sending the Bobcats to their first third down attempt of the day. 3rd and 2 for Battlefield. Just passing the 10-minute mark here on the stream. And the Bobcats from the left hashes set here with a 3rd down and 2. Key up the middle, and he is stuffed. Maybe a gain of a half a yard there. He'll be close, as they're saying 4th down. And Battlefield isn't leaving the field. Battlefield offense not leaving the field.
Battlefield fans, it's 4th down. Let's make some noise.
And the Bobcats, with their first 4th down attempt of the day, come in with 9:45 to go in the first quarter. The Bobcats, no passing plays yet. You can't imagine they'd start now on a big 4th down. Expecting the blitz. Key running to the outside. He wasn't fooled. A loss of 3. The Colgan defense on the stoppage. And it is a turnover on downs here for the Bobcats, giving Colgan some good possession here right around midfield. So the Sharks will take it from their own 35. 9:29 to go here in the first quarter of play.
I could go in and manually fix that.
As Colgan's offense now making the field for their second drive, and their first play, a gain of about 8. Second play, the Bobcats with a blown coverage, letting Blake Edwards all alone down by the 20-yard line of Battlefield, and he strolled in for his easy touchdown. And here and the play's blown dead right away as Justin Kapp just getting the snap, as we'll see what the penalty is. And there's a false start. Colgan with their second penalty of the day. And it's the same false start penalty they had on the kickoff after the touchdown. So you got to wonder. A little bit of discipline issues here for Colgan. Here we go. Colgan will take it 1st and 15 here from their own 30. Kapp gets a snap, firing right side, just out of the reach of Blake Edwards, who already has a touchdown on the day. Pass incomplete there from Justin Kapp, rocking number 1, the senior, 6'2", 195. Big veteran high school presence there for the Sharks.
Delicious crispy cream donuts.
Taking the shades off here for you guys. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Sharks from their own 30. On the snap, up the middle, Edwards will take it. Sorry, that was Justin Kapp. And there's another flag here, and this could be coming back. And it's coming back. It's a holding on Colgan. Make that their 3rd penalty, as we're not even past the halfway mark here in the first quarter. A lot of issues here with this Colgan team here. But the main concern is the scoreboard, and it's 6-0 right now for Colgan. We got 3 viewers here, the highest amount we have on the day. Colgan will move back another 10 yards. Wow. This will bring up 2nd down and 25 for the Sharks due to 2 penalties, holding and false start. That is costing Colgan here, but 2nd and long.
Not lined up. They're back to 2 high here.
Justin Kapp gets a snap. Handing it to his running back, and then huge gain there for the Sharks, and a big hit. A big hit there as Andrew Ross gets the carry. A big gain there for Colgan, but still a long way to go. They'll make it third down and 11. Ryan Gessner Ryan Gessner on the stoppage. Apologize, it'll be 3rd and 15 here. Battlefield so far on the run, not looking great here. Stopping it as you got to think that they need to step that up here as Colgan's starting to run all over them. That was a long, long 2nd down, and now they have a manageable 3rd and 11. Justin Kapp with a running back set. He drops back really deep on the run. It's a screen pass and wrapped up right away, but he gets up and then taken down for a little bit more as it'll be John Cook getting the screen dump off there as it'll be a 4th down. Battlefield with a good stoppage there, and there is being waved over the medical staff here. Do we have an injured player?
Play results in a 4th down and 6 for the Sharks.
And there is an injured player. He is holding his shoulder. This is not good. There is a Battlefield Bobcat down. Now they start to bring out the water bottles for the players. We have 3 viewers here. We thank you for tuning in here. 7:57 to go in the first quarter. It is 6-0 Sharks. All right, guys. And just now being helped to his feet for the Battlefield Bobcats. Down on the field was Raheem Clemens as he is now jogging over to the sideline. As everything looks to be okay here. Bringing up a 4th down and 6 for the Colgan Sharks here as they send out their punt formation. As Colgan rolling with a 7-man line with 3 helping block for the punter, and the snap on the way to the punter, number 20, as that punt nowhere close, as he's having issues kicking the ball here. Paul Simmons Jr. having a rough time there. He isn't listed as a punter, as they actually don't have anyone listed as a punter. So I guess they're rolling with the next man up mentality, and not even a good punt there at all. As Battlefield given a really good field position once again. They'll take it from the Colgan 48-yard line. Battlefield's first drive, not really much going on. Sean McCarthy, a 7-yard run to start, and he was stuffed for a gain of 1 and then nothing. Bobcats would go for it on 4th down and 2. Hunter Key doing a quarterback draw to the left side, and he was stuffed. Colgan wasn't buying the fake handoff. From the 48, Key fakes it. He's going to run it. They've been running this a lot. He's trying to get around the outside. He does. They missed the block. Key's got a lane. No one there. Hunter Key, touchdown. Battlefield, it's a quarterback run. A 48-yard touchdown. Hunter Key, the quarterback run. It didn't look like he had anything going. He ran around backwards a little bit, got to the outside, and the Bobcats have tied it. The extra point will give them the lead. What a run. A 48-yard quarterback run there, and he is hyped up on the sidelines. And just like that, the Bobcats wasting little time. A little over 2 minutes later, they respond to the Colgan Sharks, and the extra point here will give the Bobcats the lead. Number 31, Josh Englund, setting up here for the point after. And we now have 4 viewers here. We appreciate it, guys. If you missed it, 48-yard touchdown run for the quarterback, Hunter Key. The snap to Englund. On the way, it's good. Right down the middle, and your Battlefield Bobcats with a 7-6 lead here at Battlefield High School, Battlefield Stadium, as a brand new ball game here in the earlier stages of the first quarter. As we'll pick up the stream here once the kickoff team gets out there. 7-6 Bobcats.
Yeah. He's not coming down now. What's that? was watching the same. I can look at it serious.
We appreciate everyone watching here as we're just hitting the 20-minute mark of our stream. As we are set here. Josh Anglin, just after making a point after, he lines up here, waiting for approval from the referees as he hand up, making sure everyone is aware. He gets confirmation from the refs, and the ball put at the 40-yard line. Anglin running up, and it's on and away. Fielded at the 11-yard line for Colgan. Looking to make a play. He's wrapped up there by the Bobcat defense. That's Austin Martell not getting anything there for Colgan. Maybe a gain of 6 or 7 there. As Colgan will take it from their own 17-yard line. Their worst start field position-wise of the game, as the Bobcats have given them some pretty generous chances after missing it on 4th down, taking it right around midfield. So Colgan will take it. Justin Kapp, quarterback, 1 for 2 within his, 2 for 3 with his targets, and a touchdown pass to Blake Edwards. So Kapp will take it with Andrew Ross next to him. That was a high pitch. It's a fake draw, a good hit there, and Kapp will keep it. He gains maybe 4 or 5 yards there for the Sharks. Ryan Gessner with the stoppage, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and about 7. We have 2 viewers here. Encourage your friends, guys. This is our Battlefield Sports Network's very first stream. I'm sorry if it seems that way. We're working on our stuff here. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, now it's in the field, so they're doing it to the tight.
Justin Kapp motioning Andrew Ross, I apologize. There's a good move there, and he gains a few.
They're giving us that away from the tight end.
And, all right, well, that will be a gain of a few. It'll be 3rd down and short. Make it 3rd and 3. All right, guys. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Bobcats needing a big stop here to get it back over to their hot offense, who put up 44 points on the defenseless Oakton defense last week. As we're at 6:05 to go in the first quarter. Justin Kapp takes a snap. It'll be a run up the middle. And I think they're giving it to him. He's close on the run there. It was Andrew Ross. And we don't know. They're motioning it. It will be a 1st down. 1st down picked up there for the Colgan Sharks, moving the chains.
That's good. No, that don't matter. I can do that easy.
So Colgan here, brand new set of chains here. 1st and 10 from the Battlefield, from the Colgan 29. Kapp off the snap, rolling out to his left, on the run, firing, not even close. As a great defensive effort there made by Ryan Gessner, looking to get the interception there, but the throw is a little bit too far to his right, down by the sidelines. It'll be 2nd and 10. As it'll be a 2nd down and 10.
What'd you call?
Kapp is now 2 of 4 with a touchdown pass to looks to be his #1 target. I apologize. #1 target, Blake Edwards. Coming up here, 2nd and 10 for Colgan. Kapp takes a snap, throwing far side. He's got Edwards again, dodges a man. Nice job, and then he'll cut back inside for a gain of 8.
3.5 yard.
I apologize. 3rd.
The corner came in and played the bubble.
Sharp pass reception by #3.
Half a yard here.
Play results.
No shit. Hey, we're saying bad snack. It's like it's a full yard.
And 1 for
It'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up here for the Sharks. Looking here, Battlefield looking to get the stop. The Sharks are 1 for 2 on 3rd down. Battlefield keeping them at bay on those conversions, only a few yards there, as they have been pretty close to that 1st down converter, so it hasn't taken much effort to get that 1st down.
He's playing over top of it. Playing over top. Coach, I don't know. The corner, I know the corner.
Lining up with one receiver to the right, two on the left, and a running back in the backfield for Cap. In motion is Sam Bowen, and there's a jump there, a false start coming up.
Looked like a guard.
False start, and that'll be one of the guards for Colgan, and their fourth penalty of the day. And it's still 4.5 to go in the first quarter. So you got that they got to figure that out. That's costing them. And there was a false start, a holding, and that right there. And then on the kickoff after the initial touchdown, a lot of yards costing Colgan here. It was a 5-yard penalty. Third down and 6. Doesn't make
That's a
sense.
7-yard penalty.
There's a lot of miscommunication up here in the Colgan sides here. We got 4 guys. Cap looking, moving around, fires over the middle. Nearly could have been picked.
It was a 7-yard penalty.
Incomplete as Romeo Bowen in the area, but it was defended well by Kyle Canestra. As Colgan will set their punt team for the second time. Colgan here, their second time needing to punt, as they'll send out Paul Simmons, who is listed as a wide receiver, being their punter. We don't know the gist of that or why that is. Yeah, so he lines up here for his second punt of the day, and he is on kickoff team. The snap on the way. Good close chance there being blocked. His better punt of the day, landing just around the Bobcat 48-yard line. Great field position for the Bobcats as they go back to work. Their last offensive drive. This 48-yard run by the quarterback himself, Hunter Key. As they're now getting substitutions on the field, we'll pick the stream back up in a little bit.
Ball.
On the play there, that was a first down and 10.
Yeah, they're calling second down.
As it'll be second down here for the Bobcats. As they actually will lose a yard there on the play. It'll be second and 11. We have one viewer here. I don't know what that's about. We need to get that up, guys. All right. It'll be second and 11 coming up here for Battlefield. Hunter Key in a single back set with Sean McCarthy behind him. Key rolling out to his left. He does this a lot. Key looking over the middle. Got a man. Wide open there. A good pass there for a gain of 8. And on the catch there was Mitchell Hung. Mitchell Hung being subbed off here. Subbed in. Will join him. Garrett McGee has a good play there for the Bobcats, making it manageable here. Third down and 3. As we're nearing the half an hour mark of this stream, we're going all night, all game. The Bobcats lining up here.
All right, so if this,
2-back set.
Make sure that they're jumping
Key
the ball there, and then that play
gives it to McCarthy. He finds a hole. And a good run there. And a really nice piece of running there from Sean McCarthy, a gain of 7.
No, that's what I'm saying. Don't call it next time. Let's look at it again.
From the Colgan 37, the Bobcats moving the chains nicely. Sean McCarthy, a good piece of running there. One of his better runs on the day.
I know. I would make
And we pick it up here. First and 10 for Battlefield. 2 minutes and 35 seconds and counting here. 7-6 Battlefield. Some 2 really long touchdown plays for both sides. Key gets a snap, rolls out to his right, finds a lane. The ball's really loose. He needs to put it back, and he somehow gained some yards there. He gained some yards there. Not bad. A gain of 5 there. It looked like he was going to have nothing. He thought he had a man downfield.
Yeah. But hey, that's what's the 21%.
As Hunter Key gaining 5 yards there for the Battlefield Bobcats. Bobcats in the huddle here. 1:43.
Can you put a full
I
screen
apologize.
in?
1:51 to go. I don't know how I read that wrong. My bad. From the right hashes, Hunter Key, a two-back set behind him. In motion, Kevin Zilnewski. And they do just that. The end around. Zilnewski finding the outside. He does get swallowed up. Maybe a gain of a yard.
That's what they tried. That's what they did on the touchdown. He whipped.
And a good piece of running there. Looked like they had something, but the end cut off there nicely there by the Colgan defense. As Blake Edwards on the stoppage there. He plays, I guess, wide receiver and in that around the corner defensive back slot. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 for Battlefield. It would be from this spot a 49-yard field goal. Not sure if that is in the wheelhouse. On the run, deep. Zilnewski! And it hit him in the hands. Incomplete. He had to track it over his head. A really close play there for the Battlefield Bobcats, and it falls incomplete. 52.7 seconds to go. What are the Bobcats going to do? They like going for it, and they are not leaving the field. It'll be a 4th down and 4 for Battlefield. They got it last time, but it was 4th and 2. So from 4th and 4 here, a little bit tougher yardage to come by here. And other than the long touchdown run, this Colgan defense isn't giving up much. They're a big team.
4th down here. Come on, defense. Let's go.
Another two-back set for Hunter Key. On the snap, he runs straight out, looking for a lane. It's a dump-off screen.
Yeah!
McCarthy did not have a block, and he might gain a yard there, but nonetheless, a turnover on downs for Battlefield. They're 2nd of that kind, as the Bobcats have not punted the ball
Hey,
yet.
I got 2 plays in the quarter here, so check it out. Yeah.
Colgan will take it from their own 31-yard line. Thanks for tuning in, guys, to the stream, Battlefield Sports Network. The streams are going to stay on the channel, so you can tune into them anytime you want. And then we'll get the package built with the gameplay from this. We'll get a highlight reel going for that. That'll be posted on the school website. Make sure to catch that. Don't miss that. As we're really starting something special here for Battlefield, the first ever play-by-play of its kind here at Battlefield. So Justin Kapp will take it for Colgan. Up the middle, giving it to his man, Ross Edwards.
Hey, can we call B?
I apologize, guys. I'm having trouble reading this. Andrew Ross, that is.
2nd and 9.
It'll be a 2nd down and 9 for Colgan. A gain of 1 there for Andrew Ross. 2 viewers here. Clock ticking, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It was pretty exciting earlier on in the contest with Colgan making a big play to their star receiver Blake Edwards, and then Hunter Key, the quarterback, running that run-pass option type style that we've seen a lot of NFL players run. Robert Griffin III, one who was not successful. Kapp on the slant, hits a man, and it's a first down. From the 42 on the reception was Austin Martell. And that the clock is stopped. And now it will roll. That's very odd. I don't know why it's doing that. Colgan in the huddle. They might not be aware of how much time's left as the clock has just hit 0. And that will end the first quarter of play. It's your Battlefield Bobcats 7 and the Colgan Sharks 6. Don't go anywhere. We're going to keep the stream running as we will continue and pick up play once the quarter resumes play.
Hey, Coach. Coach Powell. Might want to think about going maybe not right now, but west and then play action in Georgia and dump it right over that linebacker that's going hard.
Let's meet the members of the 2018 Bobcat Cheer Squad. Caitlin Murphy.
Alright guys, thanks for picking up back with us. We're going to look here at the cheerleaders doing one of their stunts.
Mackenzie Smith. Samuel Lightfoot. Denise Neville. Denisha Babb. Addie Toole.
Joe, you're going to be on the right half.
Pretty exciting stuff here. We have one viewer. Whoever it is, we thank you so much for for sticking with us here. This is something brand new that we're introducing here to Battlefield, and I'm very excited to say that it's going to be successful. There's no doubt about it. As the marching band getting the den is what they call it here at Battlefield going.
Thank you, ladies.
Getting a look at the student section here. And here we go. Justin Kapp picking it up here from the Colgan 43-yard line. Up the middle.
Great run.
To Andrew Ross.
You told me you were watching. I was watching the line.
A big game there. A big, somewhat of a gainer there for Colgan. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 4 here for the Sharks. Trailing here 7-6 due to a missed extra point. It's not because of 2 field goals. From our booth, you get a really, really good look at the mountains just over the home development beyond the stadium. It's a really nice piece of work here they have here at Battlefield Stadium. Just getting the new scoreboard last year. It looks great. As Justin Kapp will take it 2nd and 4 for the Sharks, and the play's blown dead.
I couldn't tell. Looked like they, yep. I called delay.
And it is going to be another false start. Another false start for these Colgan Sharks. Their 5th penalty on the day, 4th of that kind. As it has been rough here for these Sharks, giving up a lot of yards today. And it's just past the end of the 1st quarter, so not what you want to see out of here. You definitely got to tune that up. So a 2nd and 4 goes to a 2nd and 9. Justin Kapp, Bobcats bringing the blitz, just getting inside there. He runs away, letting it fly. Justin Kapp into a lot of coverage. It's nearly picked off. A lot of guys in the area, and a lot of them in purple, but it falls incomplete. Just so you guys get an idea, since you can't see the game, Bobcats will be wearing purple and black, and the visiting Sharks are in the white jerseys with the navy blue pants. As it is 3rd down and 9 coming up for Colgan. I wish I could see. Is it Ben? Ben, are you the guy watching right now? I wasn't paying attention to this this stream. Ben, if that's you, can you please comment so I can see? I have a feeling it's you. It might not be you. Whoever it is, please leave a comment so I know who I'm dealing with here. And I do appreciate the comment, Ben, if you are still watching. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Justin Kapp looking over the middle. Got a man. Oh, he doesn't.
Rocky didn't break. Rocky got bumped and started jogging.
And
Curl's there if Rocky freaking runs it.
It falls incomplete as Cameron McMillan, that one falling incomplete, and the 3rd punt of the day here for the Colgan Sharks. Battlefield will go to work here. 2 men deep for the Bobcats. You have Savion Finizzi, and then you also have to his right Raheem Clemens. Back. The punt on the way. A better punt there for the Sharks, as it is fielded by Savion Finizzi, and he gets about 10. Big gainer there for the Bobcats, as hopefully with this given field position, their 3rd time getting it around the 50, these Bobcats. The punting game just not there for Colgan, so it's really helping these guys out. We'll see if the Battlefield Bobcats can turn this into something. It might honestly be me in this stream.
Yes, sir.
So Hunter Key will take it. The Bobcats' 3rd offensive possession. I apologize, 4th. Hunter Key, a 2-back set, giving it to Sean McCarthy. Plowing up the middle and not really getting much, maybe a yard. It's a good story here for the Bobcats running duo. You have Sean McCarthy and Stephen McCarthy. Stephen rocking number 40, and his twin brother Sean, the starting running back for these Bobcats, both on the varsity team here. They're both out there. It's a really good piece of work from them. So we move to 2nd and 9.
And make sure we go with Cook next year.
from the Bobcat 45-yard line. Hunter Key, a one-back set. Up the middle, good piece of running there. And a big gainer. A gain of about 10, it's Sean McCarthy. And the Bobcats move the chains into Colgan territory. They'll take it from the Colgan 45.
Will the drivers of the Colgan buses please report to your buses? The players need to get something off of the bus. Again, will the Colgan bus drivers please report to their buses so that the injured player can get something off of the bus? Thank you.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the Colgan 45. Hunter Key gets a snap. Fakes it to McCarthy. Blitz coming. Hunter Key missing a man. On the run, letting it fly. And it's picked off.
10-yard line right half. Go down. 12-yard line.
Hunter Key throwing it up. A risky play there on the run. And it'll cost the Bobcats the first turnover of the day.
Have to get a first down here, then we can worry about trying to stuff.
A bad decision there, costing Battlefield, as Colgan will take it from their own 13-yard line. Deep in their own territory, though. Let's see if the Bobcat defense can bail the offense out here. Just past the 40-minute mark of our stream, guys. This is a great piece of work we have here. Still 7-6, a lot of scoring early. And the defenses have, for the most part, done their job here since then. As with 9.5 to go, Colgan getting on the board. That was Blake Edwards, a reception of about 30 yards. And then Hunter Key, a 48-yard touchdown run. And up the middle there, a big gain. Missing some blocks and then going down. And the ball's loose. The ball came out, and they're saying he's down. That was a really big run there. John Cook for Colgan moving up 24 yards there. A 24-yard run, good piece of running there from Colgan. And another big run led up by this Bobcat defense. That's something that's got to be fixed, as it was under control a little bit, and now it seems to be coming back. So getting a live look, a really packed house here on the Battlefield side of the bleachers. And across our view there, Colgan, for the most part, they have a lot of attendees for an away game. Up the middle there, the Bobcats able to wrap them up nicely there, a gain of 2. And there is a flag on the play. On the run was Andrew Ross. And it's another penalty costing Colgan. Make it their 6th penalty of the day. They really are killing them. It's another lot of yards there that these Colgan Sharks are giving up because of some bad discipline. So they'll pick it up here, making it a 2nd down. I apologize, a 1st down and 15.
Called a hold.
All right, guys. It will be a 1st and 20 for the Colgan Sharks here.
Sharks will have 1st and 23 from the Colgan 27-yard.
Hey, we got to hustle to the ball. We are walking. We're walking.
Yeah, definitely hearing it from the coaches up here. The Sharks are slacking a little bit. Justin Cap, 1st and 20 with a running back to his right. Cap looking, blitz coming, pocket collapsing, trying to run, and he's wrapped up there. A good play there by the Battlefield edger. That was Ryan Cole on the stoppage. And a gain of just a few there. Justin Cap not really getting much as he tried to get away there.
2nd down and 17 for the Sharks.
Pinch and wedge.
So it'll be 2nd down and 17 for Colgan. The Battlefield Bobcats not trying to give up a lot here. They did that on the last 2nd and long, setting up a makeable 3rd down, but it didn't happen. On the run, Cap off his back foot, finding a man. And a big gain there, trying to dive there. Got a big gain. It'll be about 3rd and 6 for the Sharks. An easy screen dump off there to Sam Bowen. And it worked out as he'll gain a lot and make it a manageable 3rd down, as it'll be a 3rd and 6 here. 7:25 to go in the first half. A gain of 11. Battlefield's defense here looking to hold them and force them to punt for the 4th time today. As the defense, except for a few big plays just like we saw there, Colgan's been deep enough in their own end that they haven't been able to get in field goal range with the drives they've produced. Justin Cap, one running back set. He rolls out to his right. On the run, pocket collapsing. Cap going for a big hit there, and they do get the first down. Great play there by Justin Cap, able to put on the wheels, understand that the pocket was collapsing and that he had no targets downfield. And a gain of about 7, picking up the first down for the Colgan Sharks.
From the Colgan 49-yard line.
It'll be from the Colgan 40, 48 and a half. The Bobcats, it was 2nd and 17. They gave up 17 yards, actually 18 in about 2 plays. Not what you want to see. Justin Cap, 1st and 10. That one was on the way, and it's got. Good play there. Sam Bowen on the reception. He's going to gain about 14. And Colgan started this drive from their own 13 off the interception. And they're driving the ball deep here in the Battlefield territory. They'll take it the left hash from the Bobcat 37-yard line. Clock continues to run here. 6:15 to go in the first half. It is 7 for your Bobcats and 6 for the Colgan Sharks.
Hey, you might as well take a timeout. We got 6 minutes. We got 3 timeouts left. Might as well take it.
And we think Colgan burning their first timeout. Bobcat managers rushing out to the field to bring some water. It's funny, I knew that timeout was coming. I can hear the coaching staff up here saying, hey, let's take a timeout. We still have 3. We get 3 more at the half. Why not use one of them? And that's exactly what happened about a half second later. You can imagine with the technology being able to send the word down there so quickly. So 5:54 to go, 7 for the Bobcats, 6 for the Sharks here at Battlefield High School. The Bobcats opening up the season on a 3-game homestand. They were successful last week, 44-0 to Oakton. A lot of great stuff there. The defense showing up here in both games. The offense a little dry as they haven't really been able to develop much against this Colgan defense. So, hey, they say defense wins championships, so we'll see. It's going good for us. As we're about the 47.5-minute mark of the stream, we appreciate everyone that's been able to help put this thing together for the Bobcats. You know, we deserve the best, and, you know, being able to cover the sports like this for Battlefield Sports Network, it's going to be something truly amazing. We are covering every single sport for the most part. Some exceptions to that. You can't really cover some of the sports.
They're in cover 0.
But back to football here in week 2. Justin Cap with Andrew Ross behind him. The handoff is to Ross. And right off the timeout, it's going to be 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3, right around that. As good play there with Colgan moving up here. Excuse me there. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Sharks from the Battlefield 33-yard line. Waiting on the play here, Justin Cap in the shotgun with John Cook to his right. He does give it a Cook, it's a draw, and he probably gets a yard or 2. It'll be a 3rd down and short here. The Bobcats really needing a stop here if they want to send the offense back out there for one last possession before the half.
3rd down and 4 for the Sharks.
3rd down and 4 coming up for the Sharks. The Sharks elected to receive at the opening coin toss. So Battlefield will receive the second half kickoff. You got to keep that in mind if you're trying to rush some scoring. We'll see what'll happen though, as we are still 4 minutes and 40 seconds away from the half. As Justin Cap.
There's two guys out there. It's dead.
In motion, Camden Miller. No timeout burn there. As Justin Cap on the quarterback draw.
And
it's going to be 4th and 1. For the Sharks, a gain of about 2 to 3.
I haven't practiced it.
It'll be 4th and 1, and for the first time today, the Sharks are going to be going for it.
Coach, it's 4th down.
Even from this mark, it's a 45-yard field goal. Justin Cap. Justin Cap there, getting some words from the Colgan head coach here. Good program they have going on there in the Manassas area. As Colgan actually has the only swimming facility on campus in the Prince William County School swim area. So all the swim meets happen there, whether you want to say it's a home meet or an away. At the end of the day, they're all at Colgan. So that's something cool that they have going on over there that they are proud of. See the marching band getting ready on the left side for a halftime performance, and I'm sure the cheerleaders, as we get a look, they are getting ready. As it is an exciting time here. I'm actually going to get this for the Snapchat.
Hey, they're staying with their base personnel.
As even broadcasters have to have a little fun.
Battlefield High School marching Bobcats and organization selling just donuts by the way.
Let's go down about that.
$1 per donut, $10 for a dozen of delicious.
Hey, we're shifting, right? Not shifting the egg.
Here we go. They're going for it. Justin Cap faking the handoff, looking, pocket collapsing, and he did not get it. Justin Cap not able to get there as Battlefield stuffing him there on the 4th and 1. So 3:35 to go here in the second quarter. The Bobcats will receive the second half kickoff. So some points would be very, very nice here as the Battlefield Bobcats have a long way to go. As they will take it from their own 30, 70 yards to go to the end zone. As we will see what the Battlefield Bobcats will do here. Hunter Key heading back out there as the Colgan offense starting from their own 13, surrendering the ball at the Battlefield 30, going a long way, and they wasted a lot of time. So Battlefield offense has been on the bench for a little while. But Hunter Key starting it here. He's got McCarthy behind him. Zilnewski running like a fake end around. McCarthy finding a hole. Sean McCarthy with a cutback. The 30, the 20, pursuit behind him, the 10. Did he get there? They're saying he's down at the 1 yard line. Sean McCarthy, what a run. A run of 69 yards. 69-yard run to the 1 yard line. Whether it stands as a touchdown or not, he tried to get the ball over the plane. We're not sure if they're going to give it to him. And wow, talk about going a long way with 3.5 to go. And McCarthy got it all in one play there. But there is a flag on the play, and it looks like it's coming back. And that hurts. As Battlefield really moved the ball there well. It'll be holding on the offense, and that hurts. We'll see if McCarthy can do it again. It's a 10-yard penalty, so it'll be 1st down and 20. 1st and 20 coming up from the Bobcat 20.
Tell mistakes, so I'm going to use them at halftime. Thank you.
Penalty results in loss of 10 yards.
We got to look there. We got to have NASCAR ready.
Wow.
NASCAR ready to go.
Talk about a killing penalty there.
No, I got you.
But it's okay. The Bobcats have not done many penalties today. Colgan has 6. Battlefield just with their 2nd there. But maybe the biggest penalty of the day, because that easily could have been a touchdown on the very next play, as it would have been 1st and goal from the 1 yard line. So Hunter Key and the Bobcat offense will do it again. As you can imagine after a 69-yard run coming back, McCarthy is not out there.
Power.
On the run, and they found the lane. Going deep, all the way. No one's going to him. Savion Fincy, an 80-yard touchdown, and there's a flag, and could this one be coming back? It will be. So the Bobcats running a 69-yard run, coming back, losing 10 yards on the holding. The very next play, Savion Fincy running 80 yards, and it's going to come back. And it's going to be on the offensive lineman for Battlefield. That's going to be Riley Fox, as he is clearly upset there. This one's coming back. A missed opportunity there, as penalties really starting to strike Battlefield here. And the one thing that really sucks, it wasn't even on his side, the run. So as you can imagine, a big blow there to Battlefield. It'll be another 10-yard penalty. So not only are they coming back, it's going to be first down and 30.
Hi, who did that?
Okay.
Do you need him?
He did. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ask next time, please.
Yep.
Thank you.
Light just flickering on there.
But hey, that's a play we've never practiced.
Key giving it
Come on.
back there. Bobcat's getting another big run, and that could be a face mask. And it will be. That's going to be a 15-yard tack to the end of the run. As with the carry there, Trajon Richards. As the Bobcats, he picks up about 8, I would say. And I think an automatic first down.
Face mask against Colgan.
It'll be on Colgan there. An automatic first down coming up here for Battlefield. 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Why is it saying the stream was... Why is it being weird? Can you guys see me? I think you can. Nobody's watching. Why is the stream online? Offline. Colgan setting up to bring the blitz, and play stopped.
Hey, how is it first and 6, by the way? Can we check on that? It should be first and 10 after the penalty. Anybody have me?
False start is a call against the Bobcats. That will result in the loss of 5 yards.
So it should be first and 15 right now. Get bought on that. It should be first and 15. It's first and 11. It should be first and 15.
Little bit of difficulties going on here with the first down rulings, as the Colgan coaching staff up here expressing their
No, they can't run this
aggressive
play.
tone. Not sure what is going on here. But nonetheless, first and 11 coming up. And it's a run. Another big run. Battlefield running all over. He breaks the tackle. Down to the 30. And finally bringing him down to Bobcats with a huge run there, as it's going to be Trajon Richards. And assuming this doesn't get called back, a really long run there, it will stand. And Battlefield takes it to the Colgan 17-yard line. A first down. Wow, talk about a huge play there. 2:04 now and ticking to go in the first half. 1:58 to go. The Battlefield Bobcats on the hurry-up offense. Hunter Key.
They didn't get set. That's a 5-yard penalty.
They tried to run a play there. And there's a timeout being called. We cannot confirm yet who called the timeout. And it'll be the Battlefield timeout. Each team with 2 remaining. We actually apologize. It was Colgan's timeout. They have 1 remaining. Bobcats still with 3, with 1:55 to go in the first half.
Rock Tom. Rock Tom. Rock Tom. Rock Tom.
Awesome halftime entertainment in high school. Purple Rain dance team.
Jonathan, you there?
All right, guys, getting ready here for the play after the timeout.
Marching band in the land, marching Bobcats.
At 85 now.
The cheerleaders being themselves here, giving us some good cheers to look at here during the timeout. Some tucks and flips going on here. Just about everyone on the team can do one of those. That's pretty impressive stuff. Just about to pass the 1-hour mark of Scream. Here with 1:55 to go in the first half. Battlefield making their way back out there.
There's no hangers.
We appreciate everyone in the stream so far.
Just run out the train. Yeah.
And the handoff on the way. Looking for some blocks there. Battlefield gaining some yards there. On the carry was Savion Fincy. He had an 80-yard touchdown called back for an offensive holding on Riley Fox. But he gained some there, setting up Battlefield nicely here for a second down and 4, a gain of 6, 1:35 to go in the first half.
Start thinking about timeouts.
So second and 4 for Battlefield. Hunter Key with a 2-back set. He's got Savion Fincy and James Haywood, or I'm sorry, Matt Binkowski with him. The handoff is to Binkowski. I apologize, that was Savion Fincy. Can't see here from this angle. There's kind of a big pole in the way, so I'm kind of moving my head around. So it'll be a first down for the Battlefield. It was a second and 4. They pick it up. It'll be first and goal coming up for Battlefield.
Did you not pull that last time out? They charged you for that last time out. That was your third one, right? That last time out?
They're talking. I can't check. We're not having time.
A little bit of confusion there. 45 seconds to go. On the run, Hunter Key looking to his right. Running out of options. He's going to cut it back the other way. Throw the ball away, maybe. Gets a juke there. No way. Hunter Key. Touchdown. Hunter Key doing it himself. Takes a really big hit there. His second rushing touchdown of the day. Hunter Key making something out of nothing. That's a highlight reel play there. Rolling to his right. Nowhere to go. Cuts it back the other way, runs the complete opposite side of the field, missing some men, and plows his way on the left goal line hash mark for the touchdown. What a piece of work there. Hunter Key, other than the interception, having himself a great half here for Battlefield. The touchdown making it 12-6. Battlefield extra point coming from Josh England. On the way. It's good. So the Bobcats with a 13-7 lead. Or we apologize. No, it's a 14-6. It should be 14. They're getting the scoreboard crew on that. It'll stand. 14-6 Bobcats. 31.9 seconds to go in the first half. What a piece of offense. What a crazy drive there from Battlefield. Savion Fincy with a 69-yard... No, I apologize. Messed that up. Sean McCarthy, a 69-yard run to the 1-yard line. Arguably a touchdown. It was called back for an offensive holding. So it became a first down and 20 from the Bobcat 20. And get this, Savion Fincy, after McCarthy running all of that, Fincy gets his chance. An 80-yard touchdown called back because of an offensive holding. Comes first and 30. First and 30, a really long way to go for the Bobcats. They move down the field with some good runs by Fincy and Trey John Richards. As now, Josh England ready to boot it with 31.9 to go here in the first half, 14-6. Your Bobcats with the lead. England on the way, kicking it to the left side as it's going to bounce out of bounds. That will be a penalty. That'll be a penalty on the Bobcats. It has been confirmed for anyone wondering, watching. All 3 timeouts that have been burned have all been Colgan, so they have no timeouts remaining. Battlefield still with their 3. With 31.9 to go and no timeouts, what do you do here?
Well, it's going to be 35. Middle of the field. 35 yard line.
And the Colgan ball, first and 10 from the Colgan 35-yard line.
So, after all that excitement from the Battlefield side of the ball, they flip it back over here to Justin Kapp and the Colgan offense. In the backfield, Andrew Ross, as they'll give it to him up the middle, and he found a lane. Andrew Ross plowing his way just past the 50-yard line. And they're being told to spike. The clock has stopped. The clock has stopped. What is going on with the scoreboard? Okay, I understand that now. I guess it's college rules where on a first down, the clock stops while the chains are being set, saving time there. So the spike is placed, and it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up for Colgan from the Battlefield 48-yard line with 23.5 seconds to go. And it's going to be a false start on Colgan.
Should have gone on one. Should have gone on one.
Moving him 5 back. It'll be a 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here.
And we're hearing words that the Colgan offensive coordinators are saying just knee it, get back, get out of here while you can, and take the knee. We don't know what they're doing. A lot of standing around. Justin Kapp getting the word from the sidelines. And with 3 receivers out wide, they'll hand it to Andrew Ross. Oh, they fake it, actually. It was a full run there by Justin Kapp. And the chain's getting set. They'll spike it. And Colgan might be in business here. Could be seeing their kicker, as we've gone over a few times. Paul Simmons Jr. is actually a wide receiver. So being here at the Bobcat 38-yard line, it's a 55-yard field goal, so we don't think he'll be attempting one there. So I would say at least another 15-20 yards needed for Colgan to be in the receiver's kicking range.
Well, they got DBs playing at like 20.
Yeah, Battlefield with 4 defensive backs right around the 20-yard line, trying to show a prevent-type defensive setup. Justin Kapp with Andrew Ross to his right. Kapp dropping back. He's got 4 receivers. He's going to throw over the middle. Oh, and just out of his reach. And if that was completed, Colgan would have been at around the Battlefield 28-yard line. And that would have been a gain of about 10, 15. Something the Bobcats can't really let up here because there still is time with how the clock stoppages are working and spiking. Colgan could get maybe another play or 2 after that to get closer in field goal range. Justin Kapp, quarterback here, senior in his final year here at Colgan. Andrew Ross, up and block. Kapp looking. He's going to run and get maybe a yard or 2. 4.4 seconds to go. You might as well just air it out here before the half. They'll take it from the 35-yard line. Yeah, it'll be a 52-yard field goal from here.
4.4.
4th down.
4.4 seconds to go here in the first half. Battlefield with 4 defensive backs out around the 15, 20-yard line. It'll be 4th and 8. Justin Kapp. We'll see what they have going on here. Colgan lining up with 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. They could just be running it here, but they won't. 4 receivers going. Kapp looking for time. He's going to heave it deep. And trying to swat it. It sails incomplete. And that will end the first half of our coverage. It is the Battlefield Bobcats 14 and the Colgan Sharks 6. As we will keep the stream live as we are in the intermission stages of halftime. And we will start coverage back up in just a little bit. But pretty exciting first half. Hunter Key with a 48-yard touchdown run in the first quarter. And a little bit of magic that will definitely be in the highlight reel. No doubt about that one. That was a piece of work as the Bobcats were lined up at the Colgan 4-yard line. He rolled out to the right, looking for someone to cut over on that right side. Didn't have it. He cut back as he's on the far right sideline. Comes back the complete opposite way, left side, and plows his way in for his second rushing touchdown of the game. He does have an interception, but other than that, it's been a pretty clean first half here from this Battlefield offense. And for Colgan, earlier on with 9 minutes to go in the first, they had a little bit of magic from Justin Kapp, seeing the defensive blown coverage by Battlefield, finding Blake Edwards on the right side at around the Battlefield 30, and he strolled in for probably the easiest touchdown he'll score all season. So the marching band making their way here. The intermission is about 14 minutes long, but the marching band ready to do their halftime performance. And then the cheerleaders now we see sitting on the bench over there. They're going to be getting ready to go and do their thing. Two viewers here.
Purple Rain Dance Team.
Purple Rain Dance Team making their way out here to do a little halftime show for the crowd here.
Kate Harris, Langley Dale, Lindsey Brent, Madison Holt, and Mackenzie Gould. The team is coached by Kevin Sampson and Melissa Gould. The Battlefield Dance Team must make sure everyone is ready for takeout with them on October 5th. Anyone who is interested in having their child, ages 3 to 8th grade, sign up to be a part of the fun and a memorable halftime entertainment.
Purple Rain Dance Team making their way out onto the field around the 50-yard line. As we're seeing what they're going to show us here, as the clock is now working 14 minutes and 15 seconds till we resume the second half of play, with the Bobcats receiving the second half kickoff.
Takeout with you.
Little Living in a Prayer music going here. It's a little loud here with that music playing. Funny story, actually. This is a lifelong childhood favorite song of mine, and you could probably hear it in the background. Playing on the Wii, American Idol, probably about 2009, I would say. And this is one of the songs on there that you kind of mess around and try with. And great song of mine. Oh, we're halfway there. Good stuff here from the Purple Rain Dance Team. You can tell all the hard work has paid off here for them. We appreciate everyone watching. The viewers have kind of gone up and down, as most of the fans and friends of mine are actually here at the game, so they don't need to watch the stream. But I'm glad we have everything set up and working. Pretty successful first game here. We're not only covering Battlefield sports, or I apologize, we are covering Battlefield sports. We're not only covering football. We're going to look at the schedule. Field hockey and volleyball will be our teams we're covering in the fall season. Winter, we're going to move into some basketball. That'll be girls and guys basketball. So that should be really, really exciting stuff. And then the spring season's our busiest, as we have both male and female lacrosse. We have baseball, we have softball, we have guys soccer, and we have girls soccer. All here on Battlefield Sports Network. Do not miss it. Our very first year of coverage, very first stream, first game we're covering on the day. So Purple Rain Dance Team giving us some good stuff there, as we're still a little bit away here from
Purple Rain Dance Team.
Purple Rain Dance Team getting the job done as the cheerleaders getting ready to make their way out onto the field.
Now entering the field is the 2018 edition of the Battlefield High School Marching Bobcats.
Cheerleaders are actually being put back a little bit, as the Battlefield Marching Bobcats, the greatest band in all the land, will head out there and give us a little bit of a music interlude to this halftime show put on here by the great students and hardworking musicians that Battlefield has, as well as the dancers and, of course, the cheerleaders. So really good stuff here that we're seeing from Battlefield all around, not even just football. The great attendance here for the second game of the season. Not even just families and kids attending these games. I mean, these are people in the neighborhood, you know. They might not have kids attending Battlefield, but they know how great of a program and sports group the school is so lucky to have with all these fantastic athletes. And it's just amazing seeing all these guys gathered here for the second game of the season. Here against Colgan. It is 14-6 Bobcats. We're seeing some really good stuff here. A lot of great play out there, and with 10.5 to go here in the first half. So we're getting to see some great stuff here from the two teams. So, funny story, actually, right when the game ends, we'll have to stop the stream, pack everything up, and rush down to the field, and set up the camera, tripod, get some post-game interviews going. As, you know, we've seen a lot of really good play here. The player of the game on track to be Hunter Key with his second rushing touchdown of the game, standing as the Bobcats' only 2 touchdowns on the day. The quarterback getting the job done in the running game. He's thrown the ball enough, but he's definitely been more of a running quarterback today, and it's been working out for the Bobcats. So the marching Bobcats, as well as the color guard. Not the color guard, what am I saying? The, I don't know, maybe they are the color guard. They got people with the flag. As we are seeing very interesting performance here. Might be able to hear that in the soundtrack. I can't tell. But we're seeing some good stuff. Here's 7:50 to go till we will resume play in the second half. As the nighttime fall has finally hit us. Sun no longer in sight. What a view. As we can see here in the booth. First call in Battlefield history being made here, and it's just tremendous to see all the hard work that everyone's putting in all around. There's some work being done on top of the press box there. They're getting set to go there. I guess there was technical difficulties for the Colgan streaming line, but for what we know here in the halftime break, they've been able to fix it. Local time 8:18 here with 7 minutes to go. There hasn't really been much going on here. Sorry for the dead few minutes. I guess there's been. We're just. just nearing here the 6-minute mark until we will resume play here. Friday Night Lights. Colgan Sharks here coming to visit the Bobcats. Bobcats here in their second game of a 3-game homestand, as they were victorious last week against Oakton, 44-0. We did not cover that game. We didn't exist yet. You know, after going to the camp out in Arizona at Arizona State University Cronkite program, just being told that I have a shot at this was just everything to me. And I listened to the professionals out there telling me to get involved with my high school. Wasted a little time to get involved with that. So truly and honestly, did not think we were going to get the call here. Is 5 days ago, we didn't really have anything going. As Monday was the first day of school. There were emails being sent over the weekend, last weekend, about trying to get it going, and until I actually met with the Student Activities Director, Mr. Koch, nothing really was official. And meeting with him and Mr. McMillan for several days in the earlier part of the week, trying to get this done, and it's done, so we're living it here. It's been we're literally living the dream, so. Excuse me? Can you get a picture of me? Thanks. Awesome, I appreciate it. Thanks. I'm a student at Battlefield, and I went to a sports broadcasting camp out at Arizona State University, and I'm getting involved here. I'm going to be doing play-by-play for the teams and putting like a package together for all the sports teams per week, so it'll air out. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, for sports broadcasting, I did a stand-up on the field earlier. I'll run down there after the game and interview coach and a player down there, so it's something really cool that the school hasn't had yet, so I'm excited.
Where do you guys broadcast that? Just through the school? Or?
Through the school, yeah. I don't.
Broadcast it live online?
I'm live streaming it on YouTube, but just me, because I don't have it hooked up to the camera of the guy recording, so we don't have that hooked up yet. Because I'm just a one-man crew kind of doing it, so I don't have everything yet.
Start somewhere.
Yeah, I got to start somewhere, so it's really.
That's cool.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
What grade you in?
Thanks.
What grade you in?
Oh, what grade? I'm a junior. Sorry, guys. We're back. Good performance there by the marching band. Hey, we appreciate it. I see you, Matt Machado, in the chat. We appreciate it. Whoever you're showing down there in the stands, we do appreciate it up here in the booth. As we're 2:25 away from second half play between the Sharks and the Bobcats. I don't know why that keeps cutting out. I'm sorry for that, guys. I really am. I don't know why this isn't working. Hopefully it'll fix itself. And student section getting very, very filled. See some faces over there, very familiar, as they're coming out here to show their respects here to Battlefield in the student section. A lot of people out here attending, seeing some great stuff from the fans here, enjoying a Hawaiian out. That's what the theme of today's game is.
Battlefield High School would like to recognize all former Battlefield alumni in attendance at tonight's game and say thank you for showing up. Thank you for keeping us in your hearts. You will always be in ours.
So I guess there wasn't a halftime show from the cheerleaders. Kind of on there. They usually have one going every game. But the teams are back on the field, stretching here, getting loose for some second half play, as we are 2 minutes away from that. Battlefield to receive the second half kickoff from the south side. So we will be anticipating that. A minute and 45 seconds away from it. Teams making their way now to the sideline as we are getting set for some second half action here at Battlefield Stadium. The Bobcats 1-0 on the season, looking to punch their second victory of the year in as many tries. As they are getting ready to go here.
Battlefield High School would like to thank the International House of Pancakes and Painesville for tonight's pregame meals for the varsity football team and staff.
30 seconds away from the resume of play here between the Colgan Sharks and the Battlefield Bobcats. Waving out there to the crowd.
All right, here we go.
As I've been recognized here in the booth, a lot of great people out over there. As we will start up the second half stream here. Getting ready for some good football
Yeah, I'll
here.
clean it up at the end. You'll need to clean it up after, so I appreciate it.
Between the Sharks and the Bobcats, as we've just hit the 0-0 on the clock. And we are ready for some football. A great halftime performance by the marching band and the Purple Rain dance team. Shout outs to them. We've been seeing some really good stuff from them. So, a lot of people starting to notice them up in the booth. I thought the word already got around, as it's a great opportunity here. I love it. I love being in the booth, doing a career path of mine for the high school teams, giving back to the community here. It's everything I wanted it to be, so we're ready for it. A lot of people looking at me, staring at me, but it's okay. I'm excited. I'm ready for it. And we are getting ready. We're getting ready for play to resume here in
Ladies
the...
and gentlemen, your attention, please. There will be a lightning delay. We have to clear the stadium and the fields, please. Please
Wow.
return to your cars in the parking lots.
And catch this, we are getting a lightning delay. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. There's a lightning delay as they are being told to evacuate. Do we have to evacuate too? Is that how it works? Yeah, we do. So take everything down? Okay, so we will have to end the stream here, guys.
You? Yeah, let's do that.
And I will do that right now.
You're doing all. Yeah.
We have to end the stream.